What is up, YouTube family? It's K-Star, and it's Thursday, kind of. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning on Friday. But oh well. Um, so, I had a really good Thanksgiving. I hope everybody else did as well if you celebrate Thanksgiving. If not, I hope you had a good day, I guess. I hope you guys went shopping, because I did, and that was fun too. It was like over and done with really quickly, though. It was really strange. I went into Macy's, got my Ninja blender, didn't even have to wait in line. There was like this girl at the Bare Minerals makeup counter, and I'm like walking over to get in line. She's like, "Oh, come over here, I'll check you out." And I'm like, "But I'm not buying any makeup." And she's like, "That's okay." She's like, "You seem cool. I can bring you out right here." And I'm like, "Dude, sweet." So I did that, and then I went over to JCPenney, and they had like a massive boot sale because I needed more shoes. I did, but it was ridiculous. So I got some shoes and like some random shit, and I was like standing in line for 2 minutes, and one of the employees is like, "Hey, are you paying in cash or credit?" And I was like, "Debit card." He's like, "Okay, come over here. I can take care of that for you." And I'm like looking at all the other fucking people in line. I'm like, "Okay, no problem." And then I was done. So I seriously went shopping for like an hour and a half, got everything that I wanted, and was finished. So that was cool. But anyway, Thanksgiving and why it was surprisingly awesome. There were a lot of weight loss surgery patients at this Thanksgiving dinner, and I did not know that there was going to be any more than myself and my friend hosting the Thanksgiving dinner. We had different surgeries, but we had the same surgeon. Sorry, I have the hiccups randomly. She had lap band quite a few years ago. I want to say like 6 years ago or something. Um, but she had Bach do her surgery as well, and I knew that she had two family members that had VSG through Bach as well, but I did not know that these were the people that I would be meeting at dinner this evening. So that was surprising and really, really cool. It just kind of came up through normal table conversation that they had weight loss surgery last December. And oh, they're married. It's a couple. They're married and they both had weight loss surgery like last December. And it was so nice to be able to sit and talk to them and like eat with them and it not be weird. And it was really cool because, as you guys know, I was having a lot of anxiety about having to eat in front of strangers. Anxiety that I thought I was done with. Anxiety that I thought I had dealt with and I was over. And lately it's all been resurfacing and my anxiety is sort of out of control in certain aspects of my life right now, and I'm trying to like rein it in. But you guys know how I am. Sort of crazy. So anyway, that totally calmed me down once I knew what was up with these people, because that makes four of us. Four people there that have weight loss surgery and that just get it. Like, they just totally understand. As soon as we all figured out, that we had all had essentially the same types of surgeries, it wasn't like we wanted to ask each other specific questions. We just started having a conversation about what we do now. And the similarities are uncanny. Like, we're immediately talking about our favorite protein products and, our exercise programs and all that. And part of that, I guess, is because we all have the same surgeon. So we were all given almost identical information. But still, like, it was nice that these people we're all on the same wavelength. We're all doing the same stuff. We're sticking to the program and we're all seeing success. But more than that, meeting these people at this point in their journey, them being almost a year out, gave me some interesting perspective. In the sense that I never would have guessed that these people were weight loss surgery patients. These people did not look like they had ever seen a fat day in their lives. They just looked like average-sized people who did not have weight issues. And it kind of blew my mind because I'm like, is that how people see me now? Like, do I just look normal? Do I not look like I have a weight problem? Because in my head, I still have a weight problem. I'll always have a weight problem. that's how I feel right now. I will always have a weight problem. And of course, it's always going to be something we need to be conscious of. But when do you stop thinking of yourself like that? Like, do you? Is there a point where you stop thinking of yourself as a weight loss surgery patient, as a person with a weight problem? I don't know. Because when I'm looking at these people, I'm thinking they obviously must be at goal because they look fantastic and they don't look fat at all. And they're sitting there talking about how much more weight they need to lose and what they want to do or how the changes they want to make to their bodies. And I'm like, where are you guys going to lose all that weight from? Because you already look fit. So it was really strange to me. It was really interesting to get to see people like at that point in their journey where I felt like they should be done. Like I was like, so you guys are obviously at goal, right? You know, like when did you hit goal? And they're like, we haven't hit goal. I still have X amount of pounds to lose. And I was like, what? So yeah, it was kind of mind blowing, and it definitely gave me a lot to think about. So that was cool, and the fact that they're married and they had surgery about the same time and they're going through all of this together. So cool to me. So cool. And they seem to be doing really well with it. I mean, we didn't really get into that. We didn't really have time to talk about all of that. And I don't really know if that's any of my business, seeing as how I just met these people. But I would really like to know. Because can you guys just think about that for a second? Think about if your spouse had weight loss surgery, which is kind of weird to think about because most of us, I don't think our spouses are big enough to need weight loss surgery. But just think like if you guys went through this together, what kind of relationship do you think you would have? Because I can see this going one of two ways. You could both be really supportive and really hyped about it. Like you're both all about the program. You buy 100% into the weight loss surgery lifestyle and you're obsessed with fitness and you're both like really on track with hitting your protein goals and getting your water in and like eating clean and all this stuff, and you're both standing around in your big clothes and you just think it's fucking rad and you're just celebrating each other's success all the time. Or there is a ton of jealousy and a ton of competition and like one partner's doing way better than the other and there's like all this conflict. Like I see it going one of two ways. It can either be really good or really fucking ugly. But they both seem to be doing really well with it and seeing a lot of success with it. So that was really cool. And we were just like, so we were all four of us were just so on the same wavelength. There was no awkward conversation about like, hey, why are you literally putting one bite of every side dish on your plate? Like, why are you eating these obnoxiously small portions? That's just how we all eat. So it wasn't strange to any of us to behave that way. So it was really cool to have a very weight loss surgery Thanksgiving. It was refreshing. So, and my anxieties of eating in front of strangers were automatically gone because I knew that they were going to get it. And then I just didn't care about anybody else. So that was really cool. I was going to talk about all sorts of stuff in this video, but it's already almost at 9 minutes. So anyway, that was really cool having weight loss surgery Thanksgiving. And let me know what you guys think. It would be like if your spouse was like doing this journey with you. Like I would really like to know. That just kind of blew my mind that they're married and they're going through this. Like they're at the same stages. It was cool. It was really cool. So yeah, that's all I got. Thanksgiving weight loss surgery madness. Yeah, I didn't go overboard with the food. I wasn't like overwhelmed by it at all. Like I was saying in my video, I'm not really like amped about it. I wasn't like, oh my god, Thanksgiving Day, I'm so excited. I just ate what I wanted to eat and I stopped when I was full and that was it. Wasn't a problem. I wasn't like having weird compulsions to want to eat more food at all. So, and there was wine involved, and that's always good. But, yeah, I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.